Hey everyone, welcome back to Morganton Live. Excited to be with my good friend Rossi Kraft. We were just talking about how things come full circle in life. And here at Morganton Live, things are coming together. And we've got the best group of people here locally and everything that's taking it, making it come together. Rossi, tell me what you've seen since you come back and what's going on in your world.
Well, the main thing for me, Mike, is just the fact that, things are growing by leaps and bounds and it's moving. They say everything is on a higher level as far as what our time. We can set our time to what we want.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, God's going to work it all out.
That's right.
And now we got it where I come up here and you've got a new building. You've got a building that is so usable for what the mission of Morganton Live is, as not only a place for people to gather in a music environment, but also just a multi-purpose space.
Yes.
I mean, we've got so much opportunity here, and we just got to put the final touches on it. I mean, we got the sound system in here now where we can start rolling in at any given point and make something really happen here that's going to, I think, just broaden the community's awareness of what can happen in Morganton.
Exactly.
But also bring a sense of the kids. I mean, the family, this needs to be a family-driven environment as well, so we have that capability.
Yes.
And plus you've got one thing that's I hear that's a problem, and I've seen a problem for me myself, is the parking situation.
Yeah.
And we're sitting in a building that's got plenty of parking.
Yeah.
It's got plenty of room to do, even expand outside the building to outdoor events.
Yes.
And I think we're really unlimited. It's almost like you've already secured the perfect piece of clay.
Yeah.
To build the model that would be the best for everybody in the community, as well as bring attractions here that could get the surrounding communities to come together for all the right reasons. That's the big thing. I mean, I've never seen such a great organization of people that that really it's not about the bottom line. It's about doing the best job for the people.
That's right.
And what we want is people support, not because just not money. I mean, sure, if somebody wants to write a check and get us going quicker, that's all good too. But in the meantime, we just want buy-in and people to know there is a new place in town that really is family-centric. Mm-hmm. It's music-centric.
Exactly.
It's education-centric. Mm-hmm. And we also we have facilities where people could rent this for private events.
That's right.
You could have your wedding reception. You could have a class reunion. You could have a party. You can have a private get-together with all your friends and just enjoy yourself. And we're just in a central location that's just ready to grow.
Yeah, it is.
So as far as me, I'm always on go. When you make the call, I come up. The main thing for me is that eventually, I see this thing growing into something that can not only attract people, but we can take this model to other cities and show them how to do it right.
Yeah.
But first and foremost, Morganton is what we're looking at.
Yeah.
We're all about making the community thrive. We're all about bringing opportunity.
Yes.
We're all about bringing jobs.
Yeah.
I mean, we want to get in at the end of the day, we want to get into manufacturing.
That's right.
There's a lot of things that can be done here that were tried and true in the past, but it kind of went by the wayside with the growth of, electronics and things that just wasn't crafted.
Right.
So I think when you get back to the basics, is the bottom line is that there are skills to be learned even in what we're doing here.
Yes.
So I would love to have a not necessarily because of my background in theater, but I'd like to have an opportunity for kids and young adults who are interested to learn the trade of performing arts.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because performing arts is not just dancing anymore.
Yeah, that's right.
It's not just playing music anymore. Right. The technical side of it is a fantastic industry that is always growing, and my goal would be at some point, to be able to have people that are interested get a hands-on experience.
Exactly.
Because it's all about we can play music, we can present a show, but we want to train people to be able to do this themselves.
That's
we want it to where people feel not scared
They're part of
things they don't know. They want to be inclusive.
Yeah, and know that it's people like you that can.
Well, and when you got experienced people, I think that's a plus. But plus, In my business, especially with audio and technical theater and theater operations, I think that what gets lost in the shuffle is a lot of ego.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that I pride myself in, is that I'm very accommodating, and I have an open door policy that I don't want to just show, I want to teach.
Yes.
It's easy to put on a good show, yes, but how did I do it?
Right.
Who's the next person to
Right.
take these shoes on?
Exactly.
You know, what can we do for the community as an outreach, even if it's, off-site music events?
Yes.
You know, what can we do to support that, and what can the community do as a whole to make sure that we nurture
Right.
our young people?
Yeah.
Because that's the thing is, I've heard so many stories, and it happened in our hometown of Rock Hill. You grow up, you either work at a job with a mill, or you work a job with a factory, but you most likely get a degree and leave.
Right.
You just leave
Yeah.
because the opportunity's not here. So what I would believe is that our mission is twofold. Number one, to provide an environment that's conducive to people enjoying themselves
Yes.
through music, song, dance, anything that you can imagine that makes you have a happy experience. That's what we want to deliver.
Exactly.
And we want complete satisfaction. Customer service. Now, if anybody knows Mike Stroud, like I know Mike Stroud, customer service is probably second to none in what he does, and it's one of his lifeblood missions
Yeah.
is to provide good customer service. It's almost like going to a drive-through at 2 a.m. You got tired people that don't want to be there, and in a way I can't blame them, but thank God they're there.
Yeah.
But at this point, we want everybody, whatever your gift is, we want to nurture that gift
That's
to
right.
be able to use and be successful as you can.
Yes. That's
So
right.
nothing's off the table.
That's right.
Like I told you, we've got a blank slate here. I would love the community's input as to what they would like it
Yeah.
to be.
They're
then-
already putting in stuff.
You know, and then we've got input, but
Yeah.
the thing is that they just don't have the place.
They don't have the place.
Now we got the place.
Now we got the place.
So the next step for
we got
this,
the place for the community.
well, it's all about the community.
It's all about the people.
We're not. I mean, I'm not doing this for me. You're
Right.
not doing it for you. You're
Right.
doing it for the next generation and the
Exactly.
people that's here.
Right.
And I think we need a family-centric place that offers everything.
Yes.
Everything to what I call a moldable mind.
Right. Right.
Because kids these days, it could be they always say you're a product of your environment. Well, if the environment is not conducive to learning, education, discipline, enjoying what you do, then they turn to other avenues.
That's
and
right.
the other avenues is we hear about it every day. I think I heard it on the radio yesterday, or somebody, some big bust that happened up here for drugs.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is that we need to create the environment and opportunity as something that you can get addicted to that's not
That's
a drug.
right. That's
Because
right.
I'm addicted to sound.
That's
I
me.
love running sound.
Yeah.
I'm addicted to producing. I'm addicted to, that's my addiction.
Yeah.
That's where I get my fulfillment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is doing something that God gave you a gift to do and love doing it.
Yeah.
So my story, we've talked about it before. I walked a long road. I call it the road less traveled.
Yeah.
Anybody else can get from point A to point B in a straight line. Me, I got to take all these detours, but every detour either taught me a lesson
Right.
or helped me to be a better person.
That's right.
So it's how you grow. My dad always had a saying that is, you'll never be judged by how hard you hit. You will be rewarded by how quick you get up from being hit.
That's right.
So in your darkest time, that's when you need to see a light, and that light can be music. I've always said, when words fail, music speaks.
That's right.
Music is the great equalizer. No matter what language, no matter what genre, it's universal.
Yeah.
And I think that's the part that we're trying to bring is
Yeah.
we're trying to bring a new language that everyone can easily understand and everyone can enjoy and also appreciate and also contribute.
That's right. Well, you're hitting it right on the head, Rossi. That's what I'm excited about is everybody's going to be able to contribute. And that's what we've been trying to, nobody has a place where they can contribute right now. We've got some of the most talented people in the world, not only in business and music and all the things that Arwen and them doing with the business incubation with Morganton Live and starting business and helping people get started and helping with their tax and all that. But then from a perspective like you're talking about, people need to know that they got buy-in. There's a place that they can come to. And there's no place for people to really come. There's no stage that people can really access. And here at Morganton Live, we're at the old Dance Factory, 1110 Carbon City Road, right down the street there from the new Sheets here in Morganton. And, man, the place is growing. Families are growing. And, Rossi, you're hitting it right on the head, everything you're saying. That's what people are looking for, and we're ready for it.
Well, I think the time is right. You know, they always say that, me and you both agree that you have seasons.
Yeah.
And everybody's life has a season. And I think right now we're in the season of harvest.
Yeah.
Where the season right now is the seeds have been planted. The right people has come into the organization.
That's right.
The movers and the shakers, you know, we're gonna have some pretty good shaking ourselves.
That's right.
So we're not out here to be competition.
That's right.
We're out here to be partners, but partners to show a way to do it that everyone with any background, with any education or no education,
That's right.
is going to have a place to enjoy themselves and also be what I call immersed in the performing arts.
I love it.
Because that is the best thing you can do. Is we want everybody that comes here to leave here feeling a little bit better about the town, a little bit better, you know, about the the vision we're trying to do. And then as the weeks come up, I think you'll be seeing a lot more information that really shows what our capabilities are.
Right.
And when you say, hey, it's not just like a honeymoon period, you're the new kid on the block, like a new restaurant. You know, you may get a new restaurant thrive for about 6 months, and then it's torture.
Right.
And the quality goes down. We're expecting the quality right now to be the worst that it could ever be, and it's only going up.
Right.
So that's the thing about it is that we're going to produce an event-driven space that provides entertainment for all levels, and not just the cliquey real rich people. You know, I mean, anybody can, you know, buy their way into whatever.
Right.
I mean, my daughter's in Paris right now seeing Taylor Swift.
Right.
And to me, you know, each his own.
Now be careful now.
No, be careful.
I love Taylor Swift.
Well, I'm not knocking I'm not knocking Taylor Swift.
We just teasing.
But the thing is that who knows? I mean, in the near future, Taylor Swift might be here.
That's right.
So you can't count out anything. That was my reference. That's right. That, you know, she's having to go to Paris to see her.
That's right.
And we're going to have it to where you can come and see things in Morganton that is the same caliber.
That's right.
So that's where I'm headed.
Yeah.
And it's passion. It's passion for me, Mike. It's not just the knowledge I have. It's not just the experience I have. It's the passion to elevate.
Right.
You want to elevate. You want to make sure that everybody gets something and has opportunity for something more than they have now.
Well, speaking on elevating, one of the biggest things, and we're talking about music events and all those kind of things, but what's really going to make us stand out, Rossi, to me, is your passion, is your speakers that you've designed. You know, that's the whole thing we've been talking about. I've been talking about throughout Morganton. We're glad that they're going to be in the Burke Arts Council and those kind of things. But we're talking a real music event here where people can really jam in all kind of different genres. But Rossi's the audio, the system is world class. There's nobody can touch it. And, you know, so that's the thing I'm excited about, Rossi, is what, you know, the abilities you have in audio and all your experience with all the different things that you've done at Blumenthal and the Strass Center and all the different tours and things like that right here in Morganton, bringing it up another level where people can access it, but they're going to hear the sound difference right off the bat, the sound.
Well, I always said, you know, I always believed in quality over quantity.
Yes.
I believed, and then I was blessed enough to have enough vision to. I've heard every speaker, every loudspeaker, every PA system in the world.
Yeah.
I've operated every sound system in the world, and I had the opportunity to design a system with what I felt like was missing in every other system.
Yeah.
So it's not, you know, I don't want to say this because I carry no ego, but I carry a lot of confidence.
Well, it's a pride in
there's a pride in what we've developed. Is we have something now that I think is going to redefine how you listen and the quality that you listen to.
Exactly.
It's a system that it does not reverb. It does not slap off walls. I mean, it's just a wall of sound. It's pleasing. It don't have to be loud, but it can knock your teeth out if you need it.
Yeah.
It's like having, like your best friend's Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
We've invented the Mike Tyson of speakers. We've invented the
Nesquik strawberry.
That's right. That's right. But my thing is that these speakers are going to set a new standard because they did for me. And if they could impress me that much, I can't imagine what it's going to be for audiences.
Well, I've been blown away. I've had just the top speaker, no bass at all, just the top speaker. And I would put it up against anything I've heard around town, period. Just that one thing. It's amazing, Rossi.
Well, I think, when you talk about size, I mean, you're only looking at 30 inches tall and 11 inches wide. And, I mean, it will just... it's just pleasing.
Pleasing.
It's not harsh.
It's not. Yeah.
It don't have to be loud to be good, but if it gets loud, it's still good.
Well, the thing you did, Rossi, that I love more than anything, we had it set up downtown at our place downtown, Morganton Live, and people would come in, and you would ask them, "What's your favorite song?" And people were giving all kind of different favorite. Rossi would ask them their favorite song. So when you hear your favorite song on a speaker like these speakers, you hear things you never heard before, and everybody was just like, I can't believe that. I mean, I've heard that song my whole life, and that's the best I've ever heard it.
So far, that's the best way to, in my opinion, to demo a system is to listen to something that you know how it's supposed to sound.
Yeah.
And then I've not put anything through these speakers that hasn't impressed even the most critical aficionados of audio.
Yeah.
I mean, the guys, even my guys that, they're my friends to my face, and they might not be my friend to my back.
Right.
I invite them over because, you have to make believers out of non-believers. It's almost like a religion.
Yeah, I know.
But when you've got something that is meant to perform at a level that no other speaker has performed up until this time, it is special.
It is.
And I'm so proud to have these speakers up here in this space because I'll tell you, if you're over by the place, come in, bring your favorite song, and you be the judge. I'm not the judge.
Right.
I mean, I just produced it.
Well, Mickey's Monkey for me, Mother's Finest is going to be in Hickory, pretty soon. I love Mother's Finest and Mickey's Monkey.
Well, that's like me. Is this speaker had to perform at a certain level, or I wasn't going to endorse it as my own.
Right.
So we did a lot of work in design, planning, and we wanted to get the truest sound we could audibly make. So I'm going to try to make it in layman's terms. It's as sonically perfect as I could make a speaker. So that has never been designed for. Most people, I'll give you another example. Most people, you take the speaker and you tune it to the environment. You tune it to the room. You tune it to the stage. You tune it to the outdoor event. My speaker, it'll do anything in any room outside. For some reason, it loves air. Yeah. So it actually makes the air sound better. It's almost like an air purifier in sound.
It is, man.
It's
Notes
really,
in the air,
but we can talk about it. But like I tell everybody, words are pretty words.
Yeah.
But when you experience it, like I said, you can hear the rest of the speakers, but you get an experience with mine.
That's right. We there's so many exciting things happening here at Morganton Live, and things are just growing, and the word's getting out, and just with the team we've got with Rossi and Yanni Philippou on the videography and Arwen March on the building incubation, and man, things are happening in our county, in our city, and we're excited about that. Like Rossi said, we're here to help people, and the crowds of people, everybody can have access,
Sure.
and feel every kid wants to bang on a piano or play the guitar, and we got so many wonderful the music patch here in town, and so many different things that are to bringing out the arts,
and we want to complement the current arts. In other words, this is not a us against anybody. It's really saying, hey, we would like to be the vehicle to pull everything together instead of it being so separated.
That's right.
You got to go to one place for dance. You got to go to one place to hear music. You got to go to another place for, performances. You got to go, all this. We want to bridge the gap and kind of fill the void between what you would hear at a back porch event and what you would hear at the comma.
Right.
So what I'm saying is we're filling that gap to where there's not that available right now.
Right.
So that's it. Now, don't get me wrong. Our ultimate plan is to sell out the comma at least once or twice a month.
Yeah.
Because I also have that background too in finding the great artists.
Right.
So so I do have booking experience as well. But that being said, we're not gonna just do it. We're gonna produce it.
That's right.
So we want a voice in that because we want to bring what the people want.
Right. Right.
And we want to expand your life, not make it the same old. Because what I think we do in life, and I did it for a long time in my life, is you have a routine that never changes.
Yeah.
And you got to have something that breaks that routine.
Brings you some life.
And brings something to the table that offers you an
joy.
outlet, joy.
Yeah.
Brings you
fun.
comfort, brings you fun, brings you
laughter.
You know, I mean, that's the thing too. We're set for, I think we are poising ourselves that nothing is off the table.
That's right.
In other words, we're still molding the clay. But we have a great building, and I wish you would come. If nothing else, come take a tour, and be a part of it.
Yeah.
You know, be inclusive in it. Don't wait on it to bring something you say you might go to once a year.
That's right.
Come and be a part of the family now, because that's what we are. We're family centric, family oriented. And we love to give.
And that's what we're talking about. Rossi, you're hitting everything right on the head we've been talking about. That's why it's so exciting, all this stuff coming together, because even in the county and all the things we're talking about family-driven things, family events, places for people to connect with. And we're offering that, you know, and it's just awesome.
And we're willing to partner with anyone.
That's right.
We'll partner with anybody to make your event better.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, we have video capabilities.
Yeah.
We have audio capabilities. We have the producing knowledge to make whatever. I always said that this is what I call life rules that I follow is, if you have a dream, I want to help you build the boat to get there.
That's right.
So nothing, like I said, no dream's too big.
That's right.
I always had another saying that said, you know, an idea without a plan is just a wish.
That's right.
So there are plenty of people that's got ideas, but there's few people that really make a plan for it. Let us help you with that.
Yeah.
Let us incubate you.
Yeah, that's right.
Let us help you get to where you want to be.
That's right.
Let us be a vehicle for your dreams.
Yeah.
And I think that's a big statement.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, I have a history of that.
Yeah.
It's always been about, what can I do for you to help you be the best you.
I love that philosophy, Rossi. That's why me and you are brothers from the beginning, and God's brought us back together to end on some great things for the people here in around the world. I believe everything's going to bounce. People laugh at me for saying this, but I believe we're going to be like a flower that's blossoming out of the desert. People are going to say, what good can come out of here? And who knew this was right here? And who knew everybody got behind it? And because everybody's going to be fulfilled. I love being a dream weaver. I say that all the time. How can I, assist you and help you find all your goals?
Well, it's just like climbing a stair. There's nobody that just masters stairs without going on a stair.
Yeah.
So eventually you learn to walk up a stair. Well, what we consider right now is we are on the ground floor with a stairway that can go to anywhere.
Yeah.
So this stairway is not limited.
That's right.
It's not limited of how wide it is. It's not limited of how tall it can get. But
Y'all
I think
know me,
right
I like
now,
escalators. Y'all know I'm elevators and escalators. I'm a Jetsons guy.
Yeah.
I want next level doors.
I still know people that won't ride in the elevator. But what I was going to say is that, this is the prime time.
Yeah.
I was talking to Mike one time about, somebody was telling me how good my sound system sounded, and I said, well, this is the worst it'll ever sound. It's only going to get better. It's not at the end of its.
That's right.
This is not the end of its life. This is the beginning of its life.
That's right.
It's changing the way we listen.
Yes.
And I think we can change the way people appreciate, the way people making eye contact, man. I mean, we want it back to where you're not scared to look at somebody. Yeah. You're not scared to talk to somebody.
That's right.
And you're friendly.
That's right.
Right now we're in such a negative environment. And you're going to have 50 naysayers for one person that wants it, and they feel like they're such a minority to where they have no voice.
Right.
Well, we're here to give you the voice.
Yeah.
We're here to let you know that whatever you want is possible. But the thing is that we want to be your partner.
Yeah.
We're gonna build something here that eventually, and I don't say eventually with a long-term statement, eventually will be something that is a destination.
That's right.
In other words, you will not want to miss some of our events that we're going to have on a yearly basis.
That's right.
We're going to create something here that could rival the Merle Fest. We're going to create something here that could rival any Strawberry Festival, Okra Festival. I mean, every town has a festival. We even have a festival here in Morganton. But imagine if you had the nighttime event to complement the daytime event. You know, what do you do when they fold up the street?
Yeah.
You know, where do you go? What do? You go home and just lounge around? This is a place you can come to that can just partner with the city and have events that coincide. Just like you would have an art gallery you can visit, you're going to have a performance place you can visit. That's right. And any event is not off the table for us to partner with.
That's right.
So
we're talking about just that right there, Rossi. Discover Burke. You know, it's a big thing, Discover Burke. And once again, I keep saying you hit it on the head because I just really believe you're right in the zone of what we're trying to say to people here in Burke County is discover you. We don't want to discover everybody. We want to discover the people that are here in Burke County and all their gifts and connect and make it work for you with us.
I was in town one time, and it just happened to, because I like cars, but they had what they call the Hot Rod Power Tour. And you saw like hundreds and hundreds of cars just pass right through Morganton.
Yeah.
They couldn't get to where they were going to Bristol.
Yeah.
They couldn't get to Bristol without going through Morganton, but not one of them stopped.
That's right.
So why can't we partner with even national events that are in the area that could make this a stop? Imagine the streets downtown and even at this place full of cars, classic cars, full of, you know, the old-fashioned things like picnics, car shows. Yes. You know, we're losing things that don't involve a phone. Yeah. We're losing things that don't involve a GPS. We're losing communication on a level that you care for one another.
That's right.
So that's what we're trying to create is bring it back. We're really not constructing anything. We're trying to make a renaissance of the way it was.
That's right. That's it. You hit it right on the head there. So, hey, we got a lot of things going on. Rossi's going to be here. Arlen's going to be here. Yanni's going to be here. The whole team's going to be here to greet you, to help you. Contact with us. Reach out to us. Email us. You can find everything on the website. And we're here for the long run. I've been here for 30 years now in business and everything else. You guys know me, and I'm so fortunate to have people like Rossi in my life, and Yanni and Arlen and my wife and family and everybody here in Burke County. And so I'm all in on having us be the best in everything: audio, video, arts, councils, all those kind of things, the whole gauntlet right here.
But just like I remember, if one thing I remember, and I'm not into politics at all, which no offense, Mike.
I'm not either, but we still going to make it work.
Still going to make it work. But what I was going to tell you is, it takes, I remember saying, and I don't know if it was Obama, it could have been Clinton, it could have been somebody, but I'm just inserting some names, not that I'm supporting anybody or not supporting or non-supporting, but it takes a village. It takes everybody. It don't take just, we can't do it by ourselves. If we could do it by ourselves, we could do it anywhere. Yeah. We have chosen to do it here because we feel like this is the place to do it.
That's right.
So that's why I want to make sure that everybody realizes that we can do all these videos we want, but we want to do videos with you. We want you to come on and say, what in the current condition of this town, what would make it better? Yeah. Now we have these sessions that you go through, and you say you got a 5-year plan and a 10-year plan and a 30-year plan. When you're long gone, this is what we're going to do. It's like the monorail on the Simpsons. But the thing is that we look at low-hanging fruit. What can we do now? Yeah. What can we start to build this house? Yeah. what is the foundation? And to me, the foundation is the community.
That's right.
The foundation is the buy-in.
Yeah.
The foundation is the support. The foundation is us being together on whatever we do.
Yeah.
Never separate on what we do, but together on whatever we do. So that's a different concept. You won't see one business plan in the world that starts with the community.
That's right.
Unless it's a nonprofit or they're doing something for people who are homeless, or they're doing. I still agree with all that. But what I'm saying is, what can you do to be a partner? Be our partner. We're not here to be an adversary. We're here to bring the warmest blanket
That's right.
to coddle and calm you down and make you happy.
That's right.
You know, think about every day in life. We want to be the puppy on Christmas morning.
That's right.
We want to be the thing that changes your life for the better.
That's right.
Makes you feel warm inside. Makes you appreciate and, more importantly, proud of your town.
Yeah.
Because it is going to grow. We're going to see to it. We're not going to. That's our mission.
We're the best.
Our mission is growth.
Yeah.
And the mission is inclusivity.
That's right.
Inclusivity. Might have to cut that out, Yanni, on the post.
We'll keep it in just to show how simple we are.
But everybody wants to be included instead of being, you know, just sitting on the sidelines watching and waiting. Like pickleball.
Yeah.
Who knew pickleball was going to be the next big thing?
Yeah, I know.
You know,
Don't get me started on that, Rossi.
Slow tennis, you know. So
we're gonna have it all right here.
But,
you know.
but I mean, we've got room in here. We could have pickleball courts here, or whatever the next pickleball is. Let's create it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You know, and then the outdoor
Innovation.
events. But I think nothing's off the table. We're going to partner with community college. We're ready to partner with the city. We're ready to partner with the county. We're ready to partner with anyone who wants to see something happen.
Yeah.
But the main thing is, we're not going to drag our feet. We don't have a 5-year plan. We have a now plan.
That's right.
You can make all the plans in the world, but if there's no action, there's no plan.
That's right.
And if there's no money, there's no plan.
That's right.
So words are cheap. Watch us bring something here that's very special.
That's right. Thank you, Rossi, once again. You guys stay tuned. Look us up at morganlive.com, and you're going to hear the noise coming out of the streets right here.
Right on, Mike. Right on.